Hello, this is Orenzen Lama, and in this video, I'm going to show you the Shopify integration using the Iron bot. The first thing I'm going to show you the concept, how this demo is all about, and I'm going to show you what is the technology which I use for this demo, and at the end, I'm going to show you the live demo. Primary concept of this demo is to show the connection point, which is between the third party's API. I'm using the Shopify API for this one, as with the Iron API gateway. Shopify is basically a e-commerce house-based e-commerce site where we can create our store and can sell the item or the product. And basically in this demo, I'm going to create the custom form in Sideline, and that custom form is basically the copy of the item form, which adding a couple of UIDs there, and it's going to send the item master bot through the Iron document flow, and it's going to send directly to the Shopify store, which also makes a ready to sell it store, which I'm going to show you later on. So this is the Shopify store which I have created called vCycles, which I'm going to show you later on. Technology which I use here is a Shopify API and Iron API gateway and Iron document flow, and of course the Sideline as an ERP. And Sideline sends the item master bot, and it has a couple of UTs, and it's using some couple of the events to send those bot. So let's begin for the live demo. So I'm in this environment in 68 here inside the CloudSuite Industrial. I'm going to log in and this configuration 68, which is them dials. So I'm going to inside here. So once I'm log in here, I'm going to open the item forms here, and this is copy of the item master form from Sideline. Here I have added a couple of more UIDs such as like Shopify icon, unit cost, and the upload button. So now let me filter it on the WE. So we could see that to WE, okay, there is only one of the WE vCycle is been created here, which is good. Now let me show you how the store look like now. So this is the backend part of the Shopify store here. So in Shopify in backend, we can check the orders, we can check the product, customer, and many more things here. If I click on this button, I can see this is my store, which the customer will see it. In this store, I could sell the product here. So this is the two cycles which has been here, which is added here. So I'm going to add a more product here later on. If I click it inside it, of course I can see the view of these cycles here, and I could add in cart or buy it now. So this is exactly the other e-commerce site process does. This is the product here. So now let me go to the CloudSuite Industrial, and so let me add a new product, and let's assume that this product is ready to sell it. So we want to sell this product directly to our e-commerce site using the Shopify. I'm creating a new cycle called WE Cycles E. I'm using, this is a sports, maybe a sport bike, vCycle 2000 E edition. Here we can write a description as a requirement. This is the standard CSI. We need to add the and we need to add a product code, which I require for the CSI. The next step is to upload a picture. If we have any pictures for our product, then we could upload it here. I'm going to upload it here. I'm going to upload it this cycle, and we don't have that cycles in this product here at all. We have only two Paul and Hawks. We have only two product here in our store now. Here is a Shopify checkbox. It says that if we want to put in our Shopify store, then we need to check this. If we do not want to put it there, then we don't have to check it. But this time I will check it because I want to put it there. And this is another is a unit cost. Of course, the CSI will does the different various ways here in the item cost. It will do a lot of calculations behind the scene about the labor, how the unit cost is going to work. But for this demo, just to make a life a little easier, I just created the UID field for a unit cost, and we could put our unit cost here. So let me put something called 300. I'm just going to save this data in CSI. Okay, so looks like our vCycle to 20,000 E it has been added in our record here, which is good. What it's doing behind the scene is it's checking if the Shopify is checked, then it will send the item master bot to the Shopify directly. I'm going to show you the Iron Dex here. Here is the document flow, and this is the vCycle 20,000, which is recently with what we created. So if I click on this here, then I could see the item master sync item master bot that has been triggering, and this is going to triggering, and this bot is sending to a document flow, and document flow is connecting to the Shopify API. If I refresh this now, then I could see new item has been published and it's ready to sell it. And of course, and if I click it here, then I could see the name I could also see the description and the price. We just put it there. And further along, it's also bringing the really nice picture from the bot to directly to the Shopify here. I'm going to show you the how this all the process work. The first thing is I have created the custom Iron API gateway Shopify API here. It's called Shopify Cycle Store. I have another one here called Shopify directly, and this is what I use for connecting with the Mongoose, and this will sell a t-shirt on Shopify store. But I created another store just to sell cycles, and this is for the ERP. So if I go it here, then I could see, click on this document, and here's some little more configuration that what we need to do. And this configuration is what we can do from directly from the Shopify here in the app. So in a manage private app, we could get the private keys and the password, stuff like that, and we could put it here as per what way requirement it is. At this time, the Shopify doesn't provide the any Swagger document, so I created the custom Swagger document based on the Shopify API. And I put it here. Only a few API which I needed for this demo, such as product and product image, stuff like that. So I just put it here. So once I have it uploaded on here, I could test it my API directly using a Swagger here. I'll just click on this button and I can get all these list of the product here. Okay, so I could also able to test it here. So it looks like all my APIs work or not. It's better to test it here before we go to any other process. Once we have tested here, now in the index, there is the document flow has been created. So once we get the item master bot, the one thing I would like to let you know that I'm using the CSI as sending the item master bot, but is there any other ERP or any other platform or software can send the item master bot to the Ion, then it can listen it. It doesn't need to be a CSI, but for this example, I'm using a CSI to send the item master bot. So based on this, what we get the item master bot here, and now we are creating the Ion document flow. So if I go in here in data flow, and data flow has the Shopify here. So basically what it really does is whenever the CSI will trigger it, then it will send the sync item master bot here. So sync item master bot is receiving by the Ion API here. And what this Ion API does is basically this is written in the connection point here. In this connection point is posting a Shopify API, something called post Shopify API. It's using the API directly to the post on new product. So whenever we get the item master bot, then it's going to create a new product using this. And here's a couple of the parameters that is need to be added. Based on these parameters, I'm sending the item here directly to the Shopify store. As we can also see in here, and if I go in here as a product here, then we could also able to see here WeCycle E is been added. It also bring the picture here. The good thing is also bring the picture. How the picture was bringing was when I send the item master bot, I'm going to show you in one view here. It also send a picture in a base 64 character. Here is a huge base 64. That has been sending with the here in a drawing attachment. I'm sending in the description. So this is a huge image and it's sending in a base 64 character, and Shopify will accept the base 64 as an image. So once it's been sending using as a base 64 character from in the bot, then Shopify will understand it as the image, and we need to change to PNG format, stuff like that. Then yeah, Shopify directly can add their image on their storage. And I'm not exactly sure what the storage they are using. I think they are using the AWS, but I'm not sure yet. But they're adding the image on their storage. And that's all for this demo. If you guys have any questions, please reach out to me. And thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.